Do you see what she said?
Did you see what he said?
Like it's time for another episode of the Celebrity Bullshit,
God
bitch.
Damn.
Let's get it. Chrome or the plastic, whatever we need to keep us heated. And when Bay broke down what he meant by that, I was like, oh, they can actually, you can 3D print.
Yeah, a gun.
You knew that?
Yeah.
You're a criminal too.
Yeah.
Who knows that kind of shit?
Yeah.
Who knows that kind of shit? Y'all niggas is black ops. Baby,
Listen,
you got something you want to tell me?
My best friend, she a lawyer. She be telling me, she was like, can you like start putting disclaimers in your podcast when you say certain things? I said, you know what? That could save me, huh? She was like,
cause baby,
people researching your criminal background.
Girl, I know for real. Let's talk about you, bitch.
Like, bitch, I found this. I'm like, yup, that was me.
That was me.
I'm gonna be just like JT.
I smiled in that mugshot. Oh, you see all my teeth?
I'm gonna be just like JT.
I didn't give a fuck.
I was broke back then. I'm not now.
Listen, I'm not now.
So don't worry about what that
I don't know
look
her.
like.
I don't know who that is. Moving on.
Moving on, man.
Y'all already know what it is. This is another episode of Debate Bay. As y'all see, I got my baby on the couch with me, Cinderella, Cloudy. Conclusions. Cause baby, I be wanting to throw that.
A whole new show talking about Cloudy.
I wanted to put that confession on there so bad, baby. But that's for the after hours kids, cause we definitely got to do that.
I would enjoy
it, cause I still got to tell you about what edging is. We still ain't had that conversation. This is 3 episodes in. We still know what edging is.
I still don't know what edging, and my slow ass don't even be trying to go Google.
So therefore, cause she be trying to read books and figure out how to 3D print guns and shit. That's what you be fucking doing.
You can also 3D print like people's keys to get.
No. Look, somebody gonna be like, "Damn, bitch, you could say that before Valentine's Day. I could have been pulled up on this nigga and seen what the fuck." Right.
And if you need the tips and tools,
no,
DM me, Cinderella. I got
no,
you.
for real. Get into it.
Pull up gang.
Listen, real discreet. We ain't gotta have no conversation for real.
The neighbors ain't even gonna snitch.
The text messages gonna disappear automatically. We on some Snapchat shit. You feel me?
No witnesses. You good?
So just know. But as you can see, she back with me, and we about to get into some shit, y'all. So this first one, Lord have mercy. I thought about because I saw a post not too long ago where a young lady said that she was saying something to her daughter. Mm-hmm. She was fussing her daughter about something, and her daughter told her like, "Just I need a minute." I need a moment to like process everything. I need a second to breathe. And she said she allowed her to get up from the table and go and take a moment to gather herself and do all that. And then they came back and they had a conversation. There was also another video that came out. I don't know if y'all saw it, but a dad was getting ready to take his daughter to school.
Oh yeah, and she was like, "Don't talk to me."
And she was like, "Don't talk to me." And he, okay, cool. Sent her back in the house and told her mother or told her to tell her mom to take her to school because he wasn't dealing with her attitude. And the world went off. Not only on that video, but also on the post that I'm talking about. Let me remind y'all. I don't know if everybody grew up in the era, but for the most part, we grew up where if you looked, said, breathed, anything wrong, you got your motherfucking throat, man, what? You got your motherfucking head knocked off.
Lip snatched, neck
What do
knocked
you
off.
mean?
What you talking about?
You cannot even be, literally don't even be putting any energy towards the situation, just the turn of your body. What the fuck it say?
Like, because even if I would have said, I need a minute. My hand getting broken.
What?
My head getting
You need
snatched.
a goddamn minute.
What you need a
what
minute
you need
for?
a minute, girl?
Please.
So it's like, with the new age parenting, with trying to do things better, instead of him grabbing her up by her 2 front teeth and throwing her into the wall. Instead of the young lady telling her daughter, like, what the fuck you think you don't need no goddamn minute. We having a conversation. You gonna sit down and you gonna listen. Because I don't know if y'all, that happened to y'all, but child, with me, I used to get into all type of shit, all types of trouble. So it would be plenty of times where I was giving my lecture, my talking to, my conversation, and that shit would go 30 and 45 minutes, an hour. So I'm just standing there getting yelled at. I'm sweating. I'm hungry. I can't think of nothing else to lie about or lie for. So sometimes you do need to take a quick breather, especially when there's some shit you done did. So it's like, It's the new age parenting, the way that we're going about things. Is it going to make the generation better, or do y'all feel like it's going to make it worse? Like it's going to allow them to be more disrespectful? I feel like it's dependent on the parent and how you go about the shit. Like with Kimbe and I, we make sure that our kids know, like, please don't ever lie about anything. Don't ever hide anything, because at the end of the day, your friends might be with you in the moment, but when some shit pop off, mom and dad are gonna be the ones who gonna really be able to be there and help you through some shit. Cause they gonna be looking around looking stupid too. So we are your backup. We are that. Like, I love seeing posts about how guys are like, oh, I got drunk at a party and my dad told me if I ever needed him, to call him and he'll come get me, no questions asked. That kind of stuff perpetuates a relationship with your child that's strong, that's honest, it's open. And I love that. So I feel like it's all about how you go about it. Like when you lay those ground rules, like, look, I love you and I'm gonna always be there for you. I'm gonna take care of you. We're gonna have those conversations, but I'm not one of your little funky ass friends.
I think that is a cardinal rule in black parenting. Like, no matter what, I'm never gonna be one of your funky ass little friends. Period. I don't care what type of parenting way we on at that minute, regardless of what era we in. Never gonna be one of your friends. I do say, like, I am an advocate of, I am learning gentle parenting.
I love your relationship with your kids. Because you got some personalities over there, girl.
I got 4 big personalities.
Yes.
And I think that's really what taught me, like, gentle. That's the reason I stepped back from teaching. Because I realized, I was like, okay, if I'm getting overwhelmed and frustrated with the parents, the teachers, the administrators here, and the kids, I barely have enough energy to give to my own
babies,
children.
Right.
So I took a step back from teaching and to just put all my energy into my children. And in that, I have learned that I never realized the biggest differences between how me and my mom raised our children. It's not until, like, my mom has my children for a girl. And she was like, oh, that girl, like, my oldest daughter, she got a mouth like me. Period. She got a mouth like me, and she was like, oh, that mouth. And I'm like, I encourage it. I'm one of those that, like, I'm not. I don't do disrespectful. Period. So if my kids know, but that express line, yourself. You feel me? Like, they know that line. Don't play with me, because I'm a master of them looks. Okay. Period. I don't beat my kids. Period. And people be like, you? Because, listen, y'all know I'll beat a bitch down, but I'm not going to beat my kids. On Sunday. I'm not going to beat my kids. In front of the pastor, the mother's board, the communion table. God himself could be sitting right there. He's the Savior, okay? So. Good luck, Jesus, because I'm about to walk this hoe. When I say I don't beat my kids, like, because honestly, my frustration and my anger, if I get angry enough and I'm just like fussing, you can hurt them. That already gets them frightened enough. Yeah. Why would I want to add a physical injury violence to that? Yes. So honey, to me, I realized there are different levels of discipline. Like, because sometimes, like, we got beat just because they didn't like what we did, but they never told us what we did wrong or why they didn't like it. You was just wrong and your ass was whooped. You feel me? Like, okay. So it's more about conversation, and I think that's also why me and my kids' relationship, and then they're even with their father, like, we all encourage that conversation. Like, we let their personalities be as absolutely as they want to be, and we're not gonna stunt them. Like, stop telling kids they don't know what they're talking about. Stop telling kids that they don't know what that means or what it is to be stressed. Their own emotions. Exactly. And that's the thing. And it also comes from being an honest parent when you're, like, in those times of frustration. Because if I tell my kids, like, yo, like, I hear y'all. I know what y'all need, but mommy needs to take a step back real quick. Mommy needs to settle down and get things clear so I can hear you and I can focus. So with the first parent, her letting her daughter do that was perfectly normal to me. I feel like that was regular. Like, to me, it wasn't nothing abnormal to me because I do it with my kids. So my kids do that with me. They're like, Mommy, I hear you, but listen, can I just need decompress? A second. Right. Like, and yes, they use the words decompress. When I say my kids beat me up, listen, we don't play. And my discipline punishments, I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, go to timeout and go read a book, because I'm not going to associate reading as a punishment. Right. So, your ass don't exercise in this bitch, because I hate exercising. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, wall sit me, planks me, sit-ups me, jumping jacks me. Okay, you feel me? And it's not like I'm going to sit there and say, oh, you're on that wall until I say you're tired. No, that's abuse. I'm saying you're gonna do about 2 minutes on the wall, or you're gonna do.
Please don't go to jail and blame.
Don't blame me, because also everybody's household is different.
Cinderella said. No, she didn't.
I ain't educated in that.
No, she didn't.
I'm not an authority in that. I'm telling you what works in my household, because one thing I can tell you is that almost every person that encounters my children tells me how well-mannered, how great, how well-spoken my children. Like, my 3-year-old gets the most compliments because he speaks like he's talking to his 8-year-old sister all the time. Right. And it's like, oh my gosh, like, I can't believe... Oh, especially, you know, I don't really like it, but I hate when the white people tell me, oh, your kids are so
articulate.
I can't stand white people say that shit, especially when we in a restaurant. I'm like, bitch, what you thought my kids was going to be
sitting on the tables? So what did you think they were going to say?
You feel me? You thought they was going to be acting all
How did you think they were going? No. How did you think they were going to talk to you?
You feel me? Like, I don't like the compliment, but I'm letting y'all know, like, that's just like, my kids got home training everywhere but home, okay? They let their rawest selves be with me, and that's perfectly fine, because I made that their safe haven for them.
Absolutely.
And so that's when I say, like, I need you to always remember, I'm not one of your funky ass little friends, because I'm not going to help. Your friends don't really help you emotionally
at all.
They don't help you stay balanced. They don't guide you. They don't pray for you. You know, I'm not saying in adults, yes, but like as children, no, they're not your backups. Now,
because neither one of y'all know what the hell y'all doing for real. They don't know what they doing. They just agreeing with you because it's fun, and y'all both mad and angry and on phone punishment together. Can't get the cordless. I tell
my kids all the time, like, I went to college. You feel me? I graduated elementary to middle to high school.
All that.
I've experienced, like, so if I'm talking to you, please understand that I might just know what I'm talking about.
Right.
You know, I know y'all got a little bit more technology.
Ooh, so did we do that to our mom and daddy, like trying to make them feel like they didn't know what the hell they was talking about?
Yes. But I will say, that's what I will say, like, one thing that I loved about my mom's parents as I got older was the fact that she said, if you ever feel like you're grown enough to do it, you're grown enough to tell me. So to me, that set that, like, that standard of being like, okay, I know the certain age limits to certain shit. I ain't gonna be doing all this regular and willy-nilly shit out here and everything, because one thing I ain't gonna ever fall on is I'm scared of my mama to this goddamn day. 30 years in the, I'm here and still scared of my goddamn mama. Okay, she is from Chicago.
I think that's a given, though. If you don't have, like, the littlest fear of your, I don't think she did it right.
Honestly, if you ain't scared of your mama in any instance, she your friend. That's the problem.
And she a short, little, tough little thing, too. I don't want none of them problems. She's strong as fuck. You think I'm strong? No, she's strong as fuck.
I'm telling you.
Skylar's heavy-handed just like her. I can't.
I ain't got time. See, and listen, my mama be sitting there giving my daughters boxing lessons.
Girl, you don't want to know what my mother told my child to do.
So,
but I also feel like the reason why they felt like we kind of treat them like they didn't know what the hell they was talking about, they hadn't gone through things, is because just the same thing with our generation. Each generation evolves electronically, socially, all of that.
It's quite different.
It is.
I was actually reading a thread on Twitter today, and it was like a woman. She was like, "I'm
Everything
not gonna
has
get
evolved.
too deep into it, but it's hard for us as our age range to know really how old we are, because we don't have the same age brackets as our parents.
Right.
You feel me? Like, if you think of your grandparents, by 18, they was graduated, probably already had them a solid job. You feel me? If they went to college, they was done by 21. Right. And they had them a job by 25. And they probably already had a kid.
I was about to say married, cooking greens, all that.
Our parents had those same milestones, like bought a house at a certain time and stuff. And it's different for our generation because, for one, inflation, the economy is horrible. So we don't
honey.
Like, listen, even the job scope, like, we can't even. It's weird. Like, our grandparents got good jobs graduating high school. Our parents got good jobs graduating college. We could graduate college and still cannot get a good job.
But that's another thing. I'm glad you brought that up. But even in reference to college, nowadays, you don't even necessarily have to go to an institute in order for you to see real money. You see it every day.
That's another thing. It's kind of like the overexposure to other people's successes that causes, like, a different rift in people's mind, because we see some successes of people who are older and started something totally new. Like, oh, it's never too late to start something new.
Right.
But knowing good and well, our grandparents would have been like, oh, no, baby, I'm 45, worked the same job for 20 years. You think I'm about to go do something new?
Exactly.
My Social Security going to hit.
Listen.
You feel I'm gonna work this
I'm
for
on
another
the
20
way.
years. I'm good.
I'm set. If
But
I keep going.
Nowadays, people switch up things so frequently, and it's because everything is so unsure. It's like you want to make sure you try everything. And our lifespan, even though it gets longer scientifically and health wise, it gets shorter socially. Because when it comes to the mental health issues that are now being talked about and present in our community, or even just like sexuality and how they affect people.
Hello.
Suicide is so high. Crimes within your class range is high. Because I do not use the term black on black crime, because white on white crime and Mexican on Mexican crime and Asian on Asian crime are not things.
We all killing each other.
It is a fact that you will kill people in your close proximity, especially when you are a lower finance area. Okay, so it's not a black.
Because what the hell you look like driving all the way to Idaho?
Do y'all not know I do true crime and most of them niggas be white killing white people? Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
I'm talking about take the whole family out. The cat, the dog, the fish, the damn post office.
Of serial
everybody
killers
involved.
Be white. And most of the time when you're a serial killer, you killing people in your
trust me. I'm telling the girl, you're doing big on this shit. I got to get on this show, girl, because I got some stuff, girl.
Listen, we can have some commentary.
No, for real. But that's definitely true.
But it's like we don't know how old we are, so we don't have the same age zone. So it's kind of like when it comes to new age parenting, it's so evolving because so many outside factors affect how we parent. Because we could have been like, we're gentle parents, we're pretty understanding of our kids, but virtual, when the world shut down and we went virtual, that took a whole different turn to what you think gentle parenting is, because you became totally responsible from beginning to end for your child's
cried in the closet.
Emotional, social well-being and development.
I cried in the closet several occasions.
Girl.
And even up until now, it's I want her to be able to go and interact and be and play dates and all this stuff, but child.
But now you have an extra fear.
The whole house has already called it. I don't want to go through that again. That was the worst experience of my life,
You're like,
but I know she needs it.
Clean they are.
And it's like when you think about it, like when you think about the fact that this is the first time anything like this has ever happened. Like we have never experienced the fact that we just cannot
shut down.
Yes.
We've never been like, no.
If you can't see people, you can't go outside. Your ass is more than likely on punishment.
Restriction. Okay, you can go to school in that room. That's it.
No, you can't come over here. Hell no, she can't come over there.
Like,
that's the only time. But this is really different. So it's like, yeah, you absolutely right, child. Because baby, being in front of that laptop, trying to toggle through them applications, then you got to go in your office and toggle through your own application. So it's a lot.
Been many times I have to study before I help my child with her homework.
Oh, child.
Because that's another thing. Like the way they teach
I don't like this new math. They can kiss my ass.
And I think that's another reason why I feel like the way they teach them affects how they are, because it's like, why we can't just say 2 times 2?
Why we got to crisscross it and
like,
Johnny Appleseed this?
Why can't you just learn 12 times 12? Why is you learning 12 times 10 plus 12 times 2? That seemed like the long way around it for me.
Yeah, that's a lot.
You feel me? And then you add them 2 things together.
I done had a conversation with scholar teachers like, let me tell you something.
How she gonna learn in this house?
This what we gonna do. For real, because it's like it is me and I'm here. And I love the fact that y'all open and y'all got the facility and the kids are able to put their masks on. If me as an adult don't want to wear this fucking thing all day, how you expect kids to keep that on? They don't want to wear that shit all day. And I literally listen to my child's teacher, not to put on the spot, I ain't gonna say her name no. I mean, going off, put your mask back on your face. You put that back on and stop licking your hands and touching other students. I'm like, see, hell no. But they're kids.
They're kids. And
you have to remember that they're kids.
We used to be like, well, that's how you build up your immune system.
Girl, what?
Like, shit, okay, germs is germs.
Who that with the flu? Go on over there and play with them so you so you be all right.
My mama tried to have chicken pox. She was like,
yes,
the baby said everybody had chicken pox. She was like, go ahead,
come on, girl.
Never caught chicken pox. And that's where I will kind of advocate the importance of vaccines, because I actually didn't get the chicken pox vaccine until later, when my mom was like, clearly your ass would never get the fucking chicken
Only
pox.
because you don't want to end up getting fucking shingles, because I heard that shit is terrible.
Listen, and that's why you get the vaccine because I ain't never.
I heard this shit was terrible.
I need wood. I ain't had it yet. I ain't had that big thing yet. You feel me? And in order to in order to prevent my body from getting that or any other symptoms, you get a vaccine.
For them 1990 ass shits. You know, James had polio last week.
Listen,
not for real. Like at this point,
polio and goddamn what's the other one? Meningitis. Like, them bitches was eradicated for a reason.
If you or your loved one have ever contracted mesothelioma.
Listen.
Nah, for real. But, and it's coming from people who done worked in the atmosphere with children. So it's like, you can see the difference when the one baby parent come pick them up.
Yeah.
And they ask them about their day and, when they interacted with them and asking you questions. And then you had the one that come in on their phone, snap 2 times and tell them to come on here.
Oh, I can't stand them.
Girl, trust me, I remember.
I don't. Listen,
hey, Mom, hey, Dad.
I do 3 different pickups, and I promise you, I am not on the phone for any of those pickups.
Because you never know what they got to tell you.
And my kids talk my head off. So I'm not even about to sit there and even hold you, because I'm going to put you on hold to hear what my kids have to say.
Period.
Like, so I don't get those, like, those parents, but I be like, okay, sometimes it be important.
Yeah, but if now you done got all the way home and some shit done took place and now you don't know nothing about it and now you mad and you calling me. But
like,
no.
Tell me this, because you was on the phone.
Here's the piece of paper I slid to you that you wrote your Chick-fil-A menu on the back of. So, girl, move on. But it is what
I
it
will
is.
say with that other video with the dad, I actually, like, he broke down, like, what happened.
He didn't do shit wrong.
He didn't do nothing wrong. I will say the only thing I did not like is that it just appeared he passed the parenting part off to his wife. You feel me? Like, having, like, okay, so what he said on Twitter.
That man said he got to get the damn work. He ain't got time for this shit.
See, that's the thing. So what he said on Twitter was that, like, she woke up late. His wife went to wake her up. She went back to sleep. He went back to wake her up. They saw that she was a little grumpy, whatever, and they was trying to get her together and stuff. So he had called ahead and put in her Starbucks order. And so they were leaving, and he was telling her, like, hey, we're gonna go ahead. And she was like, please don't talk to me. Like, so he was like saying, hey, we're about to go to Starbucks, and like as a treat, as a pick me up, and you gonna tell me not to talk to you? Oh, I'm not even about to deal with you. So I'm gonna put you in the house. But it's kind of like, you ain't even pick up your phone. You ain't said, hey, she tripping, come get her. Like, you just really just said go in the house. And now you just passed the parenting part.
But do you think it's in that moment, like, okay, it's the same thing with your mate. Like, if you done came home, because I done had to get myself gathered up with Kimbe one time. You come home, your spouse done cooked and cleaned and got all the stuff that you need, and you just steady giving them attitude. You ain't trying to hear nothing they got to say. In that moment, I'm so upset at the fact that I'm doing all of this nice shit for you, and all you got for me is attitude. All you got for me is your neck roll and all this shit, because you know what? I'm going to step away from this situation because I'm going to be done said something or did something. Because I don't feel like he really wanted to.
Kimbe's not being handed off to another person.
You better goddamn not be.
Exactly. That's what I'm
saying.
You
bitches got something you want to tell me? No, I understand that, though.
Shit. I'm just saying,
at the end of the day, he could have.
Yeah.
You saying like he could have had a conversation with his wife, like look.
Even if he could have like walked in with her and said, "Hey, look, like I was gonna take her to school, but I'm not because she just told me not to talk to her, so you can talk to her," and then walk back out. I don't know. I feel like it was just that one little incident. That's the only thing. Literally, the only thing.
I see what it is.
Everybody else was tripping. Everybody else who said anything else, she's not allowed to have an attitude. Bitch, it's called disrespect.
Please understand. That's what I'm saying. Y'all act like y'all wasn't raised with us, baby. As soon as you said don't, like, you wouldn't have had to worry about Starbucks because you wouldn't, baby.
My mama said,
you wouldn't have been able to drink shit with your mouth swole up like that.
Who the fuck you think you
girl, please. But I will also say that if there have been a couple of times where I woke Skylar up or if we get Kyrie up or whatever, if we get them up and they don't seem to be in the right headspace, they don't feel like being bothered, sometimes I will let them stay with me. Or sometimes we'll lay in. Because I need to know what's going on with you. Because what parents fail to realize is that, it's just you going in and doing what the teachers tell you and you come home. It's not, baby. It's not that at all. It is not going in the class or writing your lesson down and leaving. It is so many factors that happen to children, to teens, throughout the fucking day. Like, I can think of specific incidents while I was in high school, middle school, elementary school. You think that they're not going through or dealing with anything, but these kids are, they not slow. They're very intuitive and observant of everything that's been going on. Come on, intuitive. They know what the hell going on.
And that's the thing. And
they know.
I'm an advocate of that too. Like, their dad hates it. I will say
that's why you ain't got to tell them their dad ain't shit. They'll see it.
I'm about to say their dad hate, like, it's the Nigerian in him. He was like, no, you're gonna go to school. Like,
period.
Like, he does not play like missing a day of school because you're not like
feeling,
like you're not feeling good. But me, I'm like, you're not feeling it.
It's okay.
You can stay home with me. And I also
you
know
can have a burnout day.
It could be like, it could be like 2-3 weeks I've been working straight, or weekends are packed with cheer competitions, dance competitions, and they be like, Mommy, you off today? I'm like, yeah, I'm off. I'm gonna pick you up, whatever. And they be like, I kind of want to stay home with you.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel you, because this is really our only time that we have to like bond and chill.
You would rather that be the fix than they grow up and make this records about you.
I ain't about to have my kid. Listen, I got 2 boys. That is double the chance and shit.
I'm telling you.
I'm trying to tell somebody they was sleeping on the floor and they got it out the mud. They got me fucked up.
No.
Like,
okay.
No, we not doing that. So what I'm going to do is make sure I'm emotionally there for my children
Travis,
each time.
you stayed at Eagles Landing, baby. You ain't never got it out no mud, okay?
What mud? Red clay?
What? Flag football, you mean?
You talk about the
2 hand touch. Girl, you ain't, baby.
Listen, my daughters be masking. They love to do a good mask.
Girl, the skin is in, honey. You see all these routines and shit, stuff you got to
I'm telling you.
What is that? Y'all tell me what they did, that little roller.
I have an emerald.
What is that? Girl,
I'm about to say, it helps with your, like, the energy.
Don't show it to me, because I love green.
I'm about to say, it's so pretty too.
I know it is. I love green.
Not emerald, jade. That's what it is. It's a jade.
Ooh, jade.
Yeah, rare. I like that. But I'm about to say they got a couple. I'll get you one. I'm about to say because they got a couple of them.
Please.
And they're supposed to be good for like help your chakras.
They do. Do you think cheating changes the relationship?
Yes.
Can you ever get over it?
Yes.
Can you get over it though?
Yes. Cheating does change your relationship.
But if it changes it, then how you gonna get over it?
Because it's about being adaptable or understanding like the root causes of like what's.
Because now I can't let you leave the house.
See, that's nope. I can't. I think that's
now you're virtual.
Not you got to do life through Zoom.
Now you're virtual too.
Cheating does change your relationship. I mean, it does change the dynamic. It changes the trust. It depending on who's getting cheated on, it messes with the self-esteem. It messes with like the level of interaction.
Can the man take it? Can the man take it?
Men cannot take getting cheated on.
So the women are stronger in the cheating battle, even though we shouldn't have to be.
I'm about to say,
but if we get cheated on, we can bounce back and move forward.
I'm not gonna.
If you cheat on the man, every time he look at you, all he gonna see is,
honestly,
Steven.
Okay, so one thing a man.
All he sees you sucking dick.
Listen, don't answer no questions if he asks you what you done did. Okay, that's where you're gonna get yourself fucked up. Listen.
Omit.
You already fucked yourself up by getting caught.
Hello.
Because
what you doing?
What you talking about?
Come on.
But don't answer no questions about like what you done did. You suck that nigga dick. Don't answer that question. Don't you ever look me in my eyes. Don't you ever answer, did you suck that nigga dick?
Just cry. Just bust out crying.
You either say no, or you just like, bro, I can't believe you asked me this right now. Deflect, ho. Deflect, okay?
Or you can faint. Just make sure you look around in your surroundings because you don't want to
really
plow your ass into a marble table or nothing. But yes,
I'm not big on fainting.
Medically murder, she trumps everything in that moment.
Because nigga try.
That's the best time for you to be diabetic. Something's wrong. Listen, my neck. Something.
But men be quick to be like,
I got gout. I got to go.
Men be quick to be like, nah, because if a woman cheat, it's emotional.
And it's
because
not.
Women be emotional, and men, we just like to have our options. You know that bullshit they be saying, right? Because it be a lie, real talk. Because I know some bitches that be fucking niggas because they can. Not because they like them niggas. No, they keep their nigga because they like their nigga. They keep their nigga. That's the only nigga they have the capacity to like at this point. Okay? They be really fucking off on niggas because they can.
And there's plenty of times where a man is asked, okay, so what drove you to cheat? Oh, the woman was paying me more attention. Or she was telling me this and third about myself.
That sound emotional to me.
Hello. That's emotional as fuck.
Nigga be like, oh, I just wasn't being heard. I wasn't being
emotional as
fuck. Shut your stupid ass up. Cause I ask you every fucking day, how was work? How was your day? Are you okay? How you feeling? I'm your stupid ass at night.
Having full conversations with you.
You gonna tell me you couldn't feel comfortable enough to tell me that, baby.
And then not only that,
the fuck out at work.
Women will deal with a nigga, and we'll deal with that nigga for, however long we deal with him, and we'll dwindle that situation off. Niggas were having an affair with a bitch for years. Bitch in the wheel. I mean, we'll be messing with a woman, then the same woman. Then you have him cut it off, and then you look up who in the phone, the same bitch. I don't know if it's because y'all can't get no other coochie or if that coochie just fine. But see, that's what runs through our minds. What is it about her ass that you just cannot let go of? And when it's that deep, it's something more than just sex. See, and y'all swear y'all just, I just get the pussy and leave. No, you don't.
This is why
you in the Christmas picture.
You can't. This is why I say you can't get over it, right? It matters the extent of that external relationship, okay?
Eating ass.
If you was out of town with your bros and you hooked up, I'm still gonna shoot it. I'm gonna still shoot at you. I'm not gonna shoot you. I'm still gonna shoot at you.
Shoot at.
But I might intentionally miss. You feel me? Because if you see
maybe
me in a gun range, I don't miss.
Maybe.
Like, I've been trained since
I'ma tap the back of that fucking Nike.
I ain't gonna fucking miss, alright? So if I intentionally miss, it's because I'm willing to forgive you for this moment, alright? So, but if you cheat with a bitch,
I'm tapping that Nike
within a 50-mile radius, I might not get over it. Because now I might not trust you where you out, where you going, and stuff like that. But
that's why I said you virtual. Get your ass in here.
But at the same time, it's kind of like, why am I going to live my life constricted
like
about
that?
What this person doing?
Come on, Oprah.
It's kind of like, I'm not about to limit.
I can just leave you alone.
Yeah.
That's too much.
Honestly. Now
every time you go to Kroger,
because
I'm worried about whether or not you're going to see that bitch over there in the produce section. I'm not a bitch
to check phones. I'm not. I don't care.
I told y'all on the episode ago, when you go through that phone, be fucking prepared. Because just like anybody, if you go digging for dinosaur bones, bitch, you gonna come across something, a fossil or whatever the fuck. When you go digging, you're going to find the shit. Because and please be prepared.
If you find nothing, bitch, you gonna start second guessing yourself like,
right.
He must delete his phone. Like,
are you really prepared to whoop this nigga's ass out of his sleep at 4:30 in the morning?
Like, have you really, like, it's honestly, if you go looking through a nigga phone, you are preparing yourself to find some bullshit. It's gonna be like, no matter what you find, it's gonna cause an issue for you.
It is.
I refuse to let my emotions be affected by a nigga's actions. Because what's going to happen is that you will internalize what the fuck they got going on with them. What a person does over there does not affect how I feel about myself in here.
Period.
Okay? Now, I'm not saying we coexist. We parallel to each other. So we might run into each other. You feel me? So your actions, if you veer off into my lane, I'm going to be affected. I'm not saying
for every action there is a reaction.
You feel me? I'm not gonna sit here saying, I don't give a fuck what a nigga do. No, bitch.
That's not the case.
That's not the case. What I'm saying is, I'ma care enough because I'm gonna be like, Okay, how the fuck this happened? You know, I need to know answers.
But I'm not gonna live my life.
I'm not gonna
in
internalize
that,
like,
right.
damn, I'm a bitch who got cheated on.
Like,
damn,
we're not
I
doing
wasn't
that. That's
giving
not.
him enough
You're not
pussy.
gonna make. You're not gonna let that make. You're not gonna let that be your identity.
No, it's not, because one thing about me, pussy good, food good. You feel me? I'm educated as fuck. I can have good ass conversation about any fucking thing that we can do.
Clearly,
and I'm a fucking vibe. You feel me? Ain't not one nigga on this earth. Listen, my ex-husband met so many of my exes because my exes won't leave me alone.
Period.
Type shit. You feel
Period.
me? And that's not even on no like bragging shit.
No
That's
flexing
just like,
shit.
Niggas
I'm
want to
just
be
that
my
cool.
friend. Like, I'm that fucking cool.
Hi, guys.
So if you ever feel the need that you had to cheat on
It's me.
it was you, my boy, and you got to go.
And you got to go.
But there's only one instance. I'm saying, now listen, I didn't say, can you ever get over it? I said, yes, you can get over it. I didn't say stay in a relationship. I have boundaries, my boy. You not gonna play with my face.
Period.
Not ever in my life will I let a nigga play in my face. I know it's bitches like, well, he did it before, but he's never gonna do it again. Bitch, once he did that before, he never saw me again. I don't play them
Because
kind
I
of
don't
games.
have time to gamble on whether or not you are or are not.
All these hoes in the world.
That's what I'm saying. Like, no.
And I'm not sitting here to devote all my time to you.
No.
And you cheating on me with the hoes you finding? Nah.
Because cheating,
and I
people
don't cheat
like
back.
to say that cheating.
I don't cheat back. I don't.
Because I'm not about to fuck up my karma.
That's what I'm saying. I don't spoil my own energy.
I'm not about to fuck
That's
myself
what I
up.
said. I'm not about to take my spirit and fuck myself up based off a reaction to what you got going on. I'm not a reflection of you, my boy. I'm a reflection of God, first and foremost.
Hello.
So I'm going to act in my first favor of grace. I'm going to
Period.
give you the grace and say, you know what, you ain't know no better, but I'm going to show you how to do better because I'm going to be gone.
I'm gone.
But you can learn a lesson along the way.
Yeah.
I ain't saying I'm the best you ever had. I ain't going to say you ain't going to ever, you going to leave me missing the hell out my
I
jaws.
am. God damn
What
it.
I'm saying is you learned a lesson fucking up with me.
Yeah.
Because I don't leave quietly, bitch. Fuck y'all thought this was. I'm crazy as fuck. I'm shooting up some shit. I'm goddamn stealing bank accounts. Fuck out of here. I don't care. Like, I will create credit cards in your social security number, my nigga. Like, don't play with me and fuck up your credit. I'm not leaving quietly, but I'm leaving.
Now you got rent a center bills, Ashley furniture tickets showing up.
The fuck? Nigga, I got 2 phones from both my niggas on your goddamn credit card.
Why
Fuck out of here.
Why I got all this stock in Waffle House? No. But speaking of that, so since we talking about that situation with you just would leave, have you ever been broken up with, or do you always do the firing? Because I'm not gonna lie, when we was looking at, who was it? The Housewives of Potomac. The lady on there, her name is Giselle. I don't like Giselle. But she was having a conversation with her therapist, and she was like, you know, every relationship that I'm in, I always end up being the one to end it. Is that a bad thing? And he was just like, you know, I mean, what do you feel about that? For you, every single relationship you've ever had, you were always the one to be like, you know what, this ain't working for me.
All right, so I'm the problem.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, and I identified with Giselle when she said that because, like, I'm the problem. And I'm not saying it in a negative way. It's just that when I said I have boundaries.
But okay, so that's a difference. If you see some shit that's not giving what it's supposed to give, or it's seemingly going in the opposite direction.
Why would I leave a relationship? Why would I leave other than?
That's what I'm saying. If it's in good reasoning or good standing why you leave the relationship, regardless of it's every time, I'm not finna stay around just to say that I stuck it out. His bitches in marriages right now that they cannot stand, don't want to be in, don't like him, he don't like her, just to be able to say we married.
You feel me?
Hey, that's not the goal.
No.
The goal is to be in a relationship with somebody who loves you, who adds value to you, who builds you up, who the conversation in your life wouldn't even be the same if it was not for them. Like it's a difference. But child, y'all just be wanting somebody to fucking lay on.
Yep. And
like you said, that cuffing season shit is real.
It is. That's what I'm saying.
Girl, these bitches moving niggas in without no rent money, honey.
See that? Listen.
They ain't always coming in there with no rent money. Some of these motherfuckers is being loved.
If you let that broke nigga fuck, we telling. Yeah, stop playing yourselves. Like, y'all need
I'm
to
just
stop letting
saying.
these homosexual ass men,
homosexual
ass men move into y'all fucking house, bro. Y'all be letting
I'm just saying.
Beat 2 times, and now he making egos for your kids.
So a nigga ain't never just had you just lassoed with that. We thank y'all for coming in the So a nigga ain't never just put that
it's enough for me.
That good dick.
It's enough for me.
That good dick.
It's enough for me.
I mean, like when he come up and pull down dick.
I done had that.
And you ain't.
No.
That wasn't enough.
No. Ha! No. Like.
What if he bring yogurt?
Bitch, sound like a yeast infection. I don't want yogurt. The fuck? Like, I don't want that either.
That bitch pussy nasty as fuck. She got a little bit of yeast.
No.
Can I believe
that's why I say I'm the problem, because I think like sometimes a lot of niggas be thinking like,
this all I need is this good dick
you feel
and
me?
This smile,
and it's not. And it's not like, it's not.
And now you mad.
You mad because that wasn't enough. You feel me? I had a nigga mad because I wouldn't let him meet my kids. I'm like, I don't even like you enough for me to like kick it with you 3 times a week.
This is a compromise.
You feel me? Like 3 times a week was pushing it.
That's another thing, ladies.
Meeting my kids.
That's not something that you should be doing anyway. Everybody shouldn't even know. Okay? Especially with the girls.
17 months. Has he met my kids? Fuck no. The fuck? I'm still deciding if I like you for real. And it's not even like in the sense of like, I wouldn't trust him around my kids. No, it's not that. Cause I don't even entertain with people who I feel like will harm a child.
Niggas. How many damn things we done looked at? Well, the man didn't even give a fuck about the wife. He was there for the goddamn kids.
That's why I said, it's a gauge. And women
ignore
red flags
all
just
the
for
time.
the comfort of a man.
Hell yeah.
And one thing I know for sure I was brought on this earth to do was to protect them motherfucking kids I brought into this earth. So I don't ignore red flags. There's a nigga who was trying to talk to me and we was kicking it for a minute and he randomly said he don't like kids. Bitch, I got the fuck on because that would be the nigga that sit there try to drown my kids while I'm at work.
Or beat them or abuse them.
Like, I don't ignore
sexually
red
or
flags.
physically. No.
I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh, well, this nigga know I got kids. He just said that like just to be funny. Bitch, I don't like the joke.
One of my homegirls was dealing with a dude that said shit like that. I'm like, girl, you don't only just have a kid, you have a couple kids.
Like, it's enough for me.
And you want to deal with somebody who has made, I mean, not only said that they don't like kids, but going into detail about why he don't like kids and how he can't, like, real deal conversation. No.
Red flag. Listen, I told y'all last I don't do roller coasters. I don't go to Six Flags. So, bitch, I barely want to see the one. Okay, once I see one flag, I'm the fuck gone.
I'm out.
That's why I'm like, I might be the problem because
but dude,
I
is it a
break
problem
up with niggas either. I will ghost you. I'm not, if we not dating, I believe in titles.
But is it a problem?
No. Not to me.
Babe, have you ever like was talking to a bitch and getting to know her and then you saw some shit and was like, yeah, I'm good, and then just not talk to her ever again?
And that's not a problem, right? Nope. Period. I literally just posted a reel that said, yeah, that's your last straw. You are cut the fuck off. Like, I be meaning that. I don't play about the cutoff game. Cutoff game too strong. I will literally see some shit about you and be like, I don't know, I'm gonna get one try. Oh, yeah, that flag was actually red. It wasn't pink. It wasn't magenta. It wasn't mauve, bitch. It was red, okay? And I don't go for red.
I mean, I don't feel like it's a bad thing if you're always the one that's doing the breaking up. If you're in reason. If we talk about each situation and this nigga was creepy or this nigga was stealing or he didn't really have nowhere to stay and he was always asking you to come and pick him up when it was time for y'all to chill. Like, if it's within reason, then I don't see nothing wrong with it. I think I probably have been broken up with maybe twice.
I've been broken up with one horrible time.
Ooh, girl, that first one, it killed you because it's like, damn. But then I found out that it was because I wasn't fucking and I was like, yeah, well.
That's why he broke up with me too, but it broke my heart.
Like that, don't it hurt your feelings?
It hurt my feelings.
I mean, I was like, first of all, that wasn't even on my
I was sucking dick. Like, damn, that wasn't enough?
Damn.
Dead fucking dog.
Damn, nigga. See, you get.
I wasn't doing.
They want them eyes.
I wasn't doing any of it. I wasn't doing none of it. I was like, damn. So you holding my hand, and when you see me in the hallway at school, you know, I want these jeans for you, so you might get a little ass grab or whatever. But no, we're not. I'm not there yet.
None of that. I really think that was the problem. Like, and you know what? That dusty ass nigga tried to come back in my life after my divorce.
Don't they always?
And you know what? He's still fine.
Look, you got
That's
to
what
look.
fucked me up. That nigga was still fine, right?
You got to be fucking now.
Right. He said 4 kids. Like, oh, you know what? He one of them exes that kept the fuck up with me. You feel me? He knows all my kids' names. You feel me?
Did we not talk about that?
Like,
Kim and I had a whole conversation about how niggas will keep up with you to see where you are with your nigga, so that as soon as that nigga fuck up,
I promise you, it wasn't like within 2 months of like the separation. They
try to
papers.
move in
it
on you.
Even a divorce. It was separation papers.
Ink still wet.
I don't know.
The printer still inking.
I don't know what the vibe
it's
was,
still, girl.
Because I was still presenting as married online.
Yes,
It wasn't until divorce was final that I said I was single. But niggas was like,
because number one, I don't want my inbox to be dumb flooded with you niggas. So I'm gonna keep this for as long as I can, because I don't want to be bothered. Like, that's one of the many good things.
I answer every DM. Now I might say fuck you, but I answer it. So, like,
I cannot
listen, but no, he came back and he was fine as fuck, and he definitely was like one of the ones who kept on my kids and shit. You feel me? Like, I ain't fuck him though.
Best and worst Valentine's Day experience
with this nigga, y'all.
Oh Lord,
let me tell you something. Okay, so I had to be like a junior or senior in high school, right? Mm-hmm. And we had a cute little setup. It was like his mama wasn't gonna be home until like 7 or something. Mm-hmm. And I had already figured out like I was gonna skip my meetings because I was like in the celibate club and shit. That's another reason was a fucking like nigga. I'm in the celibacy club. I'm preaching celibacy at different schools and shit. And you want me fucking? Like,
what's the celibate? Did we have a celibate club?
Against drugs club, bitch. I was smoking.
What celibate club?
It was
in Lovejoy.
It was in Lovejoy. We had a celibacy club. We went on a
Did Jonesboro had a celibate club
retreat and everything, like with other schools, like promoting celibacy. And
why they ain't asked if Jonesboro wanted to be celibate?
Was fucking.
No, they said Lovejoy was fucking.
That's why we had the celibacy club, so we could be like the top tier people.
I mean,
like,
they did take our bathroom doors off.
Oh, the fuck? That was fucking. Yeah, see, the problem at Lovejoy was that like the security guards is fucking students and shit. But okay.
Anyway, the teachers was fucking us. Not us.
You included yourself.
Not us.
the because it was the women fucking the coaches. Coach.
We'll put it in the comments.
I almost said your name, light skinned man.
We'll put it in the comments. It was a couple of them up there. Girl, listen.
They ain't light skinned man, but coach was definitely fucking.
That's a whole nother. That's a whole nother conversation.
But I had skipped my meetings for the day, whatever. Ooh. And so he had picked me up. And he had flowers for me. And then like we had went back to watch a movie. I think it was like Napoleon Dynamite. I think that was my favorite movie at the
time.
Napoleon That's Dynamite. One of my favorite fucking movies. So we was watching Napoleon Dynamite, and he had some of my favorite snacks for me and shit. And we was vibing.
I love to be fed.
You feel me? I do too. And this nigga tried to fuck. That's actually when we broke up. Because I was like, this little bullshit ass holiday don't mean we fucking.
Yeah.
That was the first time I got my pussy ate. And
Jesus Christ.
Okay, by a man. So it was a beautiful.
So this man that got hot and bothered and ready to go.
Well, listen, that was his problem.
I was about to say, let me tell y'all something.
I feel like he thought he was reciprocating.
But that's what I'm saying. Okay, so you got yours. Niggas greedy and they undamn grateful.
Greedy. Okay, I will say back then I was in high school. I wasn't sucking until you nutted. You better figure the shit out at the end because my mouth is tight. Back in high school, bitch, I was not finishing the fucking job.
So you was playing with the dick?
I wasn't a pro. No, bitch, no. You thought You think I wanted to see a nigga nut? Back in high school, bitch, I barely wanted to like fuck with niggas for
Yeah, I think my fiance made me nasty.
See, that's
Then you, babe.
He said,
No, speak up. Say your piece, nigga. So you didn't? You didn't?
He said, I don't know what Levon tap.
That man ruined me from the church.
But that was my worst Valentine's Day experience. I want to say my best Valentine's Day experience. I ain't had one yet.
What? My worst was with. We ain't saying names right now. Okay. You know who you is, you big-eyed fuck. So, child, it was like he went and got a flower from somebody. Like, you know how you pull a rose out of the bouquet to give a bitch? Like, you went and pulled a flower from somewhere. It was them. I know y'all say y'all like them and they might hit for y'all, but them little fat yellow cookies with that little bullshit icing on them don't.
I love them bitches.
I did, man. Them cookies taste
like chocolate.
They taste. Ugh. I had some of them, and this nigga had me like 2 of the little Ferrero Rochers, but it looked like once again it was inside of a pack, and he took it out. So I feel like me and another bitch split a Valentine's basket or some shit. No, it's giving we split a Valentine, and he gave me that shit. And he kissed me and he left. And then he hit me back up like later on that night, like when it's like everybody in the bed. Asked me what I was doing. Can you come over there? Like, no, nigga, it is midnight. It is officially February the 15th now. Valentine's Day is over. My best experience, of course, was with this wonderful gentleman. It was roses and chocolates and dinner was made and all type of shit. I came home and it was clothes and stuff all on the bed, all Puma, you know what it is. Coach bags, it was a girl.
He a sport girl.
He got down, child. He got down. Then you, babe. And then that night, it was
she was bobbing for fucking apples.
What? It was the neck Olympics, baby.
Oh, she was at the Burlington Throat Factory.
Period. Extra large.
Did you get the balls too?
Girl, you got to. That's part of it.
As long as you know.
Girl. Don't make me tell on myself in here, but baby.
Once I get me a good Valentine's Day experience, I need to stop being mean to y'all niggas.
Because, baby, when you have you a peen that you can trust and you can do all the stuff, too, that you want.
Like I said, I answer DMs. So just DM me, Cinderella. Like, I'm going to be nice this year. Only if you attractive and you got money.
Not if you look like Fizz.
You got to be attractive. You got to have money.
Not if you look like Fizz.
I don't actually mind small penises.
It wasn't just small.
You gotta
it had an irregular head on it, and we not doing that in 2022. We deserve better than that.
You just gotta be a fat nigga with a small penis. You feel me? Unless you got
them fat niggas.
Bread.
Them fat niggas don't let it underestimate.
Actually, don't make it sound like I'm a gold digger.
Some
so
fat
like,
niggas be having that thing.
But I'm saying like
my fiance was chubby. He ain't big no more though.
I'm expensive, so I definitely need a nigga.
He was so cute and round.
I'm not about to play with you. I like me a big nigga. I do. Let me say that I do like me a big nigga, but you can't have no small dick as a big nigga.
No, you got to come out from under that stomach now. We can't go off hope. We got to feel something. Shit. But anyway, y'all know what it is. Wednesdays and Fridays, you can catch the full episodes. But please, if you go ahead and subscribe, you'll go ahead and get the links and all that stuff. All the things will come up for you. Bling. When it's time for us to come on, you'll already get notifications so you can like and comment and tell us how you feel in these comments. And
tell us how you feel.
Tell us how you really feel.
Have y'all been enjoying me?
I think they have. I'm gonna get some good feedback about you, bitch. You know they'll get you up off this couch if they don't like you.
Listen,
for real.
I bite back, so don't think y'all can.
I think every woman I've had come in here and said will get with your ass. So please be mindful that this is our shit. We don't answer to nobody, so we can't cuss you out. Look, Milan gonna be like, no, you cannot. No, you can't. PR,
I'm gonna apologize to her mama later.
Girl, no. No. But yes, you have been thoroughly enjoyed. And we miss Tiny. We can't wait for you to Come on back, honey. She just asked about you. So yeah, we it's all good in the hood. And we thank y'all for fucking with us. We love y'all. To the next episode. Y'all be safe, be good. We had Valentine's Day coordinated and shit.
I know, right? I like
We did that.